Okay, let's play a bit more classical chess, and we'll play in Suez Fados. Let's play Queen's Gambit and e3. Okay. So I can go like this. I can also go a3 here to prevent this move. Let's play this variation. I think it's fine. Okay, he doesn't. That's a bit too early. I can go g3. I can also go a3 immediately. Let's just go like that. This is fine. And normally you trade, and then I will have to deal with this this a pawn. But we'll see. Well, maybe we'll handle that. Okay, he just goes back. That's fine. I think castle is okay. And e4. Can I go e4 immediately? Because that seems to be an interesting move. The problem with e4 is that he goes here. That might be not such a big problem. I can also go b4, and after he goes c6, I can just go b5, and this, like, this knight does not have this move, this, like, he just have to go back, so I think this is fine. Okay, so he just goes c6. That means that this knight will go here. Okay, but what does this make? This kinda blocks his bishop, so I can try to play in the white squares. I can also go immediately e4, and then maybe even e5, force this knight over here, and then trade. But the problem is that I give up this spot. I'm not sure that's such a great idea. He'll probably think one of these two moves. So let's do this. Kinda want to do this first. Let's do this. Wait, or even this. This is one of. There are lots of interesting moves here. Let's maybe do this first. And now I think he will do. No, this is not yet possible. So now I expect he will go b6, c5. That's probably what he's gonna do. But then I can just move the rook here. Okay, he goes here. So I can go here and here. That might be interesting. Or I can just go here. I think here I just block. On d3 I block my rook. So that might be... Actually, that might be okay. But he will probably move here anyway, so... not sure. This knight is not too stable here. Let's go here. I maybe go b1 and then this. So the idea is going 81 and then bishop b1 and then just have this battery, which is pretty good. But there is quite a lot to do here, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of a lot to do. Okay, this is actually good for me because then I can do this with tempo. So let's continue our plan. I don't mind trading here. This is not a problem. Okay, so he clearly wants to do this. I'm thinking about this move immediately. Because if he trades, then after this move I will have let's see if I go here and he goes here. What am I doing now? Let's say I go here. He can take a recapture. He recaptures. It's like it seems pretty equal. Let's say I go here. He goes here. Let's say I take. He takes, and then I go here. That should be good, right? It seems to be fine. So the point is that after this move I can take immediately, and after he recaptures I can do this, the e4, and this has this problem and potentially this problem. So take, he takes, I have to, if I do this he will just recapture here, so it doesn't work, so we need to recapture. But then this recapture is kinda... Then I don't win anything, that's the problem. Maybe a step here or here. Here this is kinda strange, but on the other hand it also puts pressure to this. Like this he just trades, and then he will maybe just, he will have enough time to stop me. So I kinda want to do this because this blocks this move. What if he goes here? Oh, then I just jump in here. Okay, so that's fine. Let's do this. So I'm still keeping an eye on this option, but I want to prepare it and I want to counter this. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 1, 2. If he goes here and he cannot do this move anymore. That's the point. So he prepared this move, but it doesn't work anymore. Okay, but that weakens this spot. Now I can move here. I still can do this, but that's not that important right now. So this is in order to have this thing line up. Just slight improvement. I need to be aware that this knight is not super useful right now. And yeah, and I also need to activate my bishop. And I still keep in this on my radar. Maybe at some point this move will be possible. It actually was possible right now. Because take, check. Oh, this is controlled. So he just steps Steps, check. Okay, but now this is possible. I'm thinking about this move or this move. Both kinda are interesting. What if I do this and then take, he goes here, check. This is really interesting sack. Let's suppose he moves the knight, opens up this. But then maybe I can take, check. He will step here. Oh, and then this will be a mate because he cannot really move. Because this is not defended anymore. Okay, but this is really risky. I'm really banking on that. So if this doesn't work, then I need to go g3, the next move more or less, which is not really good. Or step back. Because this is really unstable. And I'm still waiting with this move, which is maybe not good. But it kind of doesn't feel right. Okay, but then I can take here. Again, take, check. He has only one move here, and this is a mate. So he cannot really take with the pawn. He can just step back, but then I can take here, and again I have this line. So that should be pretty good. Let's see. Worst case scenario, I'm winning this bishop, and I should be winning material here. No, I should be winning material, really. Okay, yeah, this is a smart move. This is a good move. So take the rook. I don't think I can get anything better than that. Yeah, let's take the rook. For now. And this bishop is blocked, so I would like to open it up. This should be okay because he doesn't have any immediate attack. This is blocked. This is not possible. I can take. He might go here after that, but then I probably have this check, so it should be fine. He also doesn't have any attack, so that should be okay. So this is not possible. And now I'm on this pawn, which is also pretty good. He suggests the trade, but trade is very beneficial for me. I'm just looking if I can get anything better. Thinking actually about this move. But I guess it's fine just to trade. Because I take with tempo, so why not? Let's take that. And +4, I have tempo. I can unleash this stuff. This knight is a bit weird. Thinking about this move actually. Let's do that. So this knight is kind of weird, but it stops this move, so it has its use anyways. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Where is this bishop can go? Maybe here just to stop this. Just to block this diagonal. Or here. Yeah, stop maybe this. Also control this thing. Let's do that. Need to control this bishop, but he will probably go here. No, he goes this way. Okay. Smart. My opponent's playing really well. I kind of want to do this to be able to check. Oh, I cannot check right now, right? Maybe this and trade the bishops. Sounds interesting. Maybe also here and do this and trade, but I don't see the reason for doing that at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm just fine. Just block this bishop, improve my position a little bit. Currently he doesn't have too many weaknesses. I also maybe can do this and somehow take, and if he retakes with the pawn, this will block this bishop, so I can get some value from that. Trade? Yes, I would like to trade. I'm happy with the trade. With any trade, basically. If here, he just go here, but that's not a problem for me, right? It should not be a problem. Or I can go here, like, what is my bishop is doing here? Not much. Cannot take this, so maybe I will just force the trade. Just line up with the king. And then I can maybe trade on this spot. Check, take, he will go here, I can maybe step away. I can also go here, that's... Oh, but then... Maybe he will have this move. Or this. Like, I feel that I'm kinda need to pressure him a little bit. This or this. This pawn, what I don't like about it, so after I do this trade... Ah, but I have the black bishop, so I will counter him, so that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Block this bishop completely. And then slowly get my king up, but really carefully so that I don't lose the... I don't lose the rook. I need to check which one was better, actually. Really interesting. Really interested in that. So h7, that's just going from this, and probably he prepares this move. That means I will maybe need to go f1 at some point. Pawn, this pawn doesn't really help, right? Okay, let's start the trade. I'm not sure he wants to go trade here. Yeah, so that's expected. Oh, but now I can take... Let's recapture. This doesn't work because I can take. Now I can go here, right? Yeah. Control this. I expect this move. But after take... Actually, this is not pretty good, right? Take, check. If I go here, he will take here. So... Oh, but I don't need to go here, right? Let's get here. This is just a bit of an improvement again. Probably doubling the rooks is my next goal. He wants to go h4. just go here. Attack the bishop and prepare for a double. If he goes h4, I guess... No, I shouldn't take... Let's actually stop him from doing that. Like, he cannot really attack this pawn easily, so that's fine. So I can find most of his pieces. This is my next move, probably. And I expect this move to happen. And if it happens, I think this would be my response. Okay. So this is an attack. This is pretty good. And I can't go here, here, here. Should go here, right? Oh, wait. Ah, I needed the second rook here. That would be so cool. And if this rook was here, then check, and I take this guy. Unlucky. So h4 was not really necessary. He goes back. That's really strange. Okay, Dublin. It doesn't have that many good moves. If he sacks this, does this work? It's a good question. So take. Let's suppose he take with the bishop. Probably I can just step away, like here even. If he takes with the rook with the check, then I should be able to get, and he won't have this. He won't have the power to attack. Wait, what if he takes with the bishop? This doesn't work because no. Should I move this rook maybe? I also have this move. Which maybe is even better. Let's try to catch him off guard. With this move. If he goes again. Check if he can do it. If he will do it. But the thing is, if he moves the bishop, then I can take this pawn. Okay. Attack the weakness. After this move, I can even go here maybe, and then go here. Really thinking about it. So here, go here. Then he maybe goes here. That doesn't save anything. So let's just step back. Let's see. Now he's nearly forced to do this. Which might actually be a bit annoying. But that should be fine. So these three are all under defense. I think I can just take the juicer. But I need to be careful because this is hanging and this is hanging. This is defended for now, but I can try to pressure him a bit more, and this might be a good move too, because it opens up my bishop. So what I want to do is these two moves. I think I can do them. At least I don't see how can he, like, this is how he can try to do something about it, but not sure that helps. Okay, that's expected. That's expected. That should be the trade. I will have +1 rook after that. Simply. Oh wait, I can simply kill him, right? Yeah, that's just a mate. Yeah. So I got the advantage in the middle game, and then I just converted it, more or less. Let's see the report. Okay, the report doesn't show any big mistakes from my side. So what does he see? B4 is not a good move. What does he suggest? E4 immediately. Like, the idea was to do this, but maybe he thinks that this is not such a big problem, or Queen C2, but I did that anyways. Why is Queen C2 so good? Immediately, like, what if you just open up? So now B4 is okay. Ah, because this is considered inaccuracy. Okay, but this is something seems to be open and related. Okay, this is fine. Recapture wasn't a good idea. Interesting. F3 was just winning. But yeah, the key was here, and this was like really a problem. He should have gone E8 or Rook G8 to block this pawn. But how does this save you? Oh yeah, you cannot take because after the recapture you go here. Then after the second recapture, like, let's see what's happening. Check, and you go F8, or I think, yeah, F8. Because H8 is mate in 2. And then after this check, you basically defend it. Or just go F7, yeah. And you kinda don't have any continuation against that. But as played, this was the critical mistake, and after that, yeah, this was just too much to handle. And this is just an interesting continuation, because if you take, then I take with the tempo. Oh, I can simply go here. Wow. Yeah, and I load this move. Okay, but that's a nice trick with just getting rid of the f pawn and opening the diagonal. Oh, the vertical. Okay, so that's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.